Jason, what are the initial emotions for you after this loss?
Say it again.
What are the initial emotions for you after this loss?
You know, these days are tough. You know, days like this are very, very tough. You know, but I feel like this day like this is going to be something we're going to look back on and, you know, feel like it made us better. And, you know, it opened our eyes on the things that we need to correct. And, you know, we played pretty good. You know, I missed out on a couple opportunities, and, you know, it's totally my fault, and I take full responsibility for this.
What do you see on your interceptions? What was your perspective on those?
Yeah, I just got to get a better ball to my receivers. You know, just trust my training and, you know, do what I'm coached to do. And, you know, once again, I take full responsibility.
Being they got hands on a lot of balls in the second half that they weren't touching in the first half, did they change anything noticeably that you saw that was allowing them to bat down passes or anything?
No, not really. You know, they were making plays, but, you know, once again, it just falls back to me and, you know, trusting my reads and, you know, making sure that I'm throwing it to the right guy. And, you know, I just got to get back in the film room and continue to get better.
Coach Leipold just called the fourth down play where you fumbled, baffling that there was no offsides call there. I wonder, how much did that impact you, seeing him? Did you think he was off, all that stuff? Obviously, it was kind of a chaotic play.
Yeah. No, not really. It didn't have, you know, anything to do with me. You know, I just got to make a better play. You know, my offense gave me enough time and my O-line gave me enough time, and, you know, I just got to protect the ball in that moment and try to make a better play than I did.
Mason, you had a big game, but when something like that comes in a loss, how do you channel it going forward when you didn't get the result in the end?
You know, we have a tendency to look at the things we did wrong. And, you know, I'm my biggest critic. So, you know, I'm going to, you know, not really pay attention to, you know, what I did right. I'm going to look at what I did wrong and really start to, you know, work to fix those.
Mason, what was Coach's message to you after the game as a team?
Stick together. I mean,
Sorry.
you know, we can't let this loss turn into another one. You know, we got a bye week to get things straight, but, you know, don't let one loss turn into two.
I was going to say, Austin, as a defense going into the bye week, like, what are the main things that you guys want to focus on working on from this game?
Definitely run stop. They had way too much yards on us, and then it's a bunch of comeback and quick passes, bunch of screens. So we want to work on redirecting and use this bye week to get better and be ready for the following week.
Austin, for you, how much will a bye week help with your knee?
Yeah, it would be great. I think we all have bumps and bruises that we need to get right, and that bye week will be really good for us.
Mason, were you out there on the fourth down fumble? Were you on the field?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
so I wonder, because Coach said it was, you know, he said it was kind of on him for deciding to go for it. Were you both of you, were you glad the decision was made to go for it in that situation?
Yeah, you know, I think we all have full confidence in what we can do, and, you know, I was actually to the side where that guy, you know, was kind of, you know, a little early, but, you know, we got to open, we got to execute, we got to get open, we got to execute in those moments, but, you know, we have to validate, you know, Coach's belief in us.
Bean, did you like the aggressive call there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I love when, you know, Coach Leipold shows his trust in us, and, you know, once again, I just got to make a better play.
For any of you guys, does the bye week come at a good time? You can kind of let this one sting and then build on it, or does it come at a time where you guys wish you could just get right back out there and get a bounce back?
Yeah, I feel like it comes at the perfect time. We're also on fall break, so we'll have less distractions. We'll really be able to zone in on next week.
Bean, I wonder, that's 3 weeks in a row that Trevor's made a big play for you guys. You vibing with him pretty good right now? Is there just some extra connection that's going on, and he's starting to make those on a regular basis?
Yeah, well, you know, we brought him in to make those kind of plays, and, you know, he's had a rough couple of years, and, you know, on and off the field, and, you know, I love the way that he has, you know, fought back and, you know, continue to make plays and continue to keep his head down and continue to work. You know, I'll forever thank him for that, and just, you know, just his ability to get over tough times and continue to keep his head down.
I know it's a loss too, but the feathered pass to Q down the sideline, you're rolling left. Have you ever thrown a better ball than that in your life?
Yeah, I could think of a couple.
That game?
It's 2 weeks away. I realize that I'm sorry for asking, but you've been right there with Oklahoma the last 2 years. Probably felt like you should have won in Lawrence 2 years ago. How important is it to make that right with another shot at them in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think it's everything. I think it's important because it's the next game. Not just because who we're playing, and I think it's like I said, it's just important because it's the next game that we have. No matter whether it's Oklahoma or whoever we play, and I think in 2 weeks we'll definitely be ready to play.
Mason.
Yeah, you mentioned that game in Lawrence that was a tough one to lose, and I think especially the past couple of years losing tight ones, there's extra focus, going into the week, especially having the bye week to really, get our bodies back going. So, I think we're really looking forward to the opportunity of playing, a really good opponent in Oklahoma.
Playing in a game like this, does it kind of teach you and get you ready for an opponent like Oklahoma?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you learn things from every game, and in the Big 12, offenses go fast, defenses, they play physical. So, yes, they structurally might be doing things differently, but you're playing great teams every week. So you gotta learn your lessons every week, and so I think we'll be excited to play.
All right. Thanks, everyone.